Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Divinity Original Sin. This episode is going to be a little different from the other ones. We're going to go ahead and pretty much do a whole lot of crafting in this episode now. A lot of people have left comments giving suggestions on certain things you can craft, and honestly I've been neglecting that whole crafting thing pretty much the entire game right now, and I figured, you know what, it's time to at least look at it a little bit, you know, deeper, I guess, is what I'm trying to say here. So we're gonna go ahead and do that a bit in this episode. We're also gonna go get some rogue skills, where someone has told me where to get them. I had completely forgotten where, and now I know where. So I'm gonna go get some because we definitely need some more skills for Taxile. But before we get started on any of that stuff here, we're gonna go ahead and identify the loot that we got in the last episode. I thought I had done this already, but obviously I haven't, unless something happened to my game and I'm unaware. I haven't played in about 4 or 5 days right now, so I don't remember exactly where I left off. But yeah, let's identify all this stuff. I have a lot of stuff to sell with Kyle as well, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of all our gear. And yeah, there's also something that I wasn't aware of. You can actually melt down weapons for, you know, iron bars. So, but anyways, we're gonna look at all of that stuff right now. So what do we got here? We have, this doesn't look very good, so we'll send it to Kyle. What does this do? Speed, Lore Master. Yeah, this would be good for Balsam actually. This is our Lore Master character. Extra speed is good. Poison resist. You know what? I will remove this, and I will put you this one. We'll send this to Taxile. Take a real quick look at Taxile to make sure that maybe this is better than something she has. Perception and movement. Poison resist. Yeah, this will be much better. Oops. Go ahead and grab this. Come on. There we go. So we'll send this to Kyle. Now back to Balsam. As you can see on Kyle, I have a whole bunch of crap that I have to sell here. All this is junk. We've gone through all of this stuff already. Actually, is this junk? No. Yes. All right. I had decided that this one was better because you get the crippling status, 20% chance to cripple and 20% to burn. So that's actually pretty good. 7% crit chance as well. So anyways, yeah, I'm pretty sure we've gone through all this gear that we have here. So we're gonna go ahead and sell it. But anyways, right, so shield, obviously we're going to send to Kyle. Nobody's using shields. Dexterity and earth resist. Right. What does Tax have? Strength, dexterity. Right, okay, so this is not that great of an amulet. We'll go ahead and send that to Kyle. Actually, I'll plop you here. Okay, and what about this here? A one-handed slashing sword. Well, we're not going to use that. I will send this to Zoe, though. I think we can melt that down. I'm not sure. I don't know if it has to be just a standard sword or if it could be any kind of sword that you can melt down. We shall check that out. And what do we got here? Intelligence, bodybuilding, poison resist. Nah, that's not going to be all that great for anybody. And what do we get here for the legendary? We get strength, dexterity, Lore Master, bartering, earth resist. Right. Everybody already has some pretty good amulets, except for maybe Zoe. What does this give? Strength, dexterity, Lore Master. Let me give this to Kyle, actually. I think this might be technically better than what he's got right now. Where did it go? It's right here. We maintain the strength. We replace intelligence with dexterity, which makes more sense. The Lore Master I don't really care for. Bartering we can use. But actually fire resist and poison resist seem to be much stronger. The other one has bartering as well. No, let me send this to Zoe. We'll put it on Zoe. I'm pretty sure it's better than what she's got on right now. Let me click gear. That'll be much easier that way. What do we get? What do we get? Strength, dexterity, Lore Master. Actually, I kind of like what she's got on now more, though. She gets the intelligence. Nah, this gives more stats. No, it makes more sense. Whatever. There we go. We'll send this to Kyle. Let me try this right now. I've never done this before. You're supposed to be able to, like, smelt things. Not enough space. What? Like this. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so you can melt down magical weapons too. I mean, what the hell? We'll do it. We'll get the bar. There's other stuff we can do with the bar afterwards, and I'm going to go through that. I mean, honestly, there's like so... I went online, and I... pretty much what I did is I Googled, you know, Divinity Original Sin crafting, and then, like, the first link was someone that had posted on the main forums. I think it was the main forums, the main Divinity forums. A really, really good post on, like, everything that he's found so far for crafting, and there was a lot of stuff. There's so much stuff, it's just crazy. Like, it's impossible to remember it all. It's impossible. I looked at it and I'm like, okay, there's no way I can memorize all this. So what I did is just I forced myself to memorize the ones that I thought were the most interesting, I guess, or the most useful early on, like a way to make medium potions, which is very, in my opinion, very strong. And anyway, we're going to look at all that right now. So are we finished with everything? Oh no, there's still this here. What does this do? Speed and fire resist. I really doubt it's better than what our good friend Zoe has. Right, no, it's not even close. So we're going to go ahead and scrap that. We'll send that to Kyle. Lore Master and Poison Resist. No, we're gonna send this to Kyle as well. So there we go. We've identified what we had to identify. So let's start with some of the crafting here. Now, it's very, very overwhelming. I mean, seriously, very overwhelming. One thing, though, that I think is the most important is to make pixie dust, and that's actually pretty easy. You need some stardust and some bone dust, and you're just supposed to be able to, there we go, combine them like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because, obviously, that is awesome. Hair can be used. You could use 2 hairs to create a thread. Actually, there's 3 ways of being able to craft 3 things that you can do to craft lockpicks, which is super strong. And I've been, neglecting the needles. I'm like, oh, why would I need more needles? Well, if you put 2 needles together, you get a lockpick. Also, a key and soap will give you lockpicks. And what was the other one? There was something else. 9-inch nails and a hammer will give you lockpicks as well. So keep that in mind. If you find those ingredients, definitely keep them because you don't want to have to be buying lockpicks all the time. It's much better if you could just craft them. And yeah, so there you go. So that was one thing that I put that I figured out. Oh, I didn't figure out, but that I read that I thought was pretty important. The wood chips, well, we know how to do that. You just need an axe. I mean, I don't even know how to go about, oh, we do have 9-inch nails. And we do have a hammer, so I'll test it right now. See, lockpick, bada boosh. Do we lose the hammer, though? No, we don't lose the hammer. Also, someone told me how to make spiked boots. You need 9-inch nails? We're going to go ahead and grab Kyle's boots, because I was complaining that Kyle kept falling like some idiot. Some idiot. And someone posted saying that if you put 9-inch nails on boots, it'll become spiked boots, and apparently you won't fall as much, or maybe you're immune to falling, maybe, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But, yes, let me send this to Zoe. I'm assuming the trade-off will be speed, though. You probably lose a certain amount of speed if you do it that way, though. So let's go to the 9-inch nails. Ooh, not enough crafting for that. See, I still gotta up my crafting. What's my crafting at anyways right now with her? It's at 4. It seems like a lot of things require 5. I don't know if there's a point in going higher than 5. So obviously if you find crafting gear, it's probably the best method to to do that, to do some crafting. Just get some crafting gear so that you can get up to crafting 5. And like this, you don't have to actually invest points in crafting. Now, I don't like playing that way because it's a lot of, micromanaging. Like, okay, let's unequip this gear, let's, equip this gear. And I find it a little bit tedious, but I mean, if you're patient, which I'm not, that's probably the best way to do it, is just get some crafting gear. And it seems, based on what I saw on the forum post there, was that 5 was like the max. I didn't see anything that required crafting 6. So keep that in mind as well. So we're going to have to put 1 more point in crafting to get that all done. So let's send this back to Kyle. And what's the name of these boots again so that I know what I'm actually equipping on them? These aren't very good at all, are they? What the fuck? Why do I still have shit-ass boots on Kyle for? What the hell's going on here? Anyways, send this to Kyle, and I'll fix it after. No, you know what? I'll forget. I know myself. I know I will forget to equip them. See, now where are they now? Ugh, too much gear on him. Is it this? Armor 5, Lucky Charm. Yeah, that's what we had on. So let's go ahead and equip that. I'm surprised we don't have anything better for him, though, as far as boots are concerned. He really, really, really has to work on the boots here. Anyways, whatever. Let's go back to the crafting. So what else? Well, okay, yes. One thing that I thought was the most important was the actual potion. So I've sent the minor potions to Zoe here, if you press shift, click, and drag, now you can split them. We shall do that. And now, if I combine them, there we go, we can create, oh, a large healing potion. Oh, I thought it was supposed to create just a medium. It will create a large. Well, absolutely, let's do that. There we go, we got 13 large healing potions. We will send those to Kyle, actually. So there we go, that's how you make large healing potions. To make the standard minor potion, you need the something or other mushroom. I forget the name of the mushroom. I don't think we have any at this present time. Oh, the penny bun mushroom. We have 28. Ooh. Right, so if I go like this, there we go. We can create lots of potions. It's going to take up all of our, basically all of our empty potion bottles, but there is a way to make empty potion bottles, which was pretty interesting. I'm going to go ahead and do that, actually, because I much prefer having the large healing potions, to be quite honest. I don't, you know, so we're going to go ahead and shift-click again, split them perfectly, gadaboosh like that. There we go. There we go, 14. We'll send these to Kyle. I will split them and I'll give, well, I mean, I guess Zoe doesn't really need potions. And to a certain extent, Balsam doesn't need them either, because, I mean, they stay in the back of combat. They don't really get hit all that often. But Tax is definitely going to need some. And, see, what is this? This is a medium. See, I thought it was supposed to make mediums. I wonder what I can do with the mediums. Let me send this to Zoe, see what happens. And I'm going to shift-click, or shift-separate like this. We have 27. I will split the 15. You go ahead and cue that up there. We'll send this to Tax. We'll go to Tax right now. I mean, I might as well manage it now because I will forget afterwards. Let's go 6. That's fine. Yeah, you could keep 6. Oops, actually, we're going to have to click on... and we'll send these 6 to Balsam. I think that's pretty good. Why do we have another bag here? There is a way to make bags. I'm not sure why you would want a lot of different bags, but anyways, we're going to go ahead and send this to Kyle. We'll sell it. I mean, the bags are interesting and all, but they don't really work the way I wanted them to. So it's really just to store like important things. I don't know what else you would use them for. I think you might be able to make magical bags, though. I don't know. Anyways, so there we go. That's done. Let's go back to Balsam. Actually, I'd like to be able to click on you right now. Let's click Balsam. We'll go ahead and do this like this. We might as well remove these because we don't know what we're going to want to use in combat. I will keep the heal just in case, the heal scrolls. Do we have anything in your bag? Oh, we do. Oh, we have this thing. I have not learned this skill yet. It's level 7. Expert marksman skills. Fire multiple arrows in a straight line, each dealing... How come I haven't learned this? See, this is why. I put it in the bag and I forgot I had it. Oh my god. Do we have room, though, to learn stuff with her? No, we don't. We're gonna have to get rid of something or level up her, whatchamacallit, one more. It's gonna be very expensive. It's gonna be 3 points to do that. Maybe I should forget something. What am I not using? Tactical Retreat's very good. I mean, Treat Poison could be very good. Cure Bleeding, Crippled, and Diseased. Maybe I don't need that one. I mean, Ricochet's pretty good. First Aid. I mean, this does a lot of damage, doesn't it? This thing here. Let me think about it first. I may want to actually level her up so that I could have more skills. We found this one, so we didn't actually pay for it, which I guess is irrelevant to anything right now, but I thought I'd mention that anyways. So again, okay, so the bag, you know, I completely forgot I had that, and we've been able to do that for so long now. She's level 9. Oh my god. Anyways, okay, that's my bad. That's my bad. That's my bad. Okay, let's go back here. What else did I notice that was important here? I mean, you can make flour with this and water. I mean, I'm not too keen on the whole crafting food. I'd rather just craft potions and, you know, gear. As far as crafting foods, I don't really care, to be quite honest. Right, so we got the medium potions here. Let me split like this. I'm gonna bring it down. Actually, isn't there a thing for just potions? Yeah, they're right there. What's this? No. Whoa. Stop. Okay. So if I do this and this... Nope. That doesn't do anything. So we got some medium potions that apparently we can't do much with. So we've created large potions. I might have to actually comment on that guy's post and say that he's got a typo there. It's not medium. You don't create medium potions with the small potions. You create large potions, which are even better. Man, that's crazy. So what I will do is actually send this. I guess, you know what? You keep them, Zoe. You might as well keep them. Who cares? Okay, so back to figuring out things here. So right, so pixie dust, very important. What is this? Is this? No, this is stardust. Stardust. Where's all my bone dust? Oh, this is bone dust. Now I wish the pixie dust would stack, though. I don't understand why these pouches don't stack. It's a little bit annoying. But we might as well do as many pixie... I mean, you need pixie dust for pretty much anything magical. Like, to make a magical version of anything. Like, I can make a magical skull. Like, you know what? I'll do it. I'm assuming the magical skull will be important at some point. So I can make a magic skull. I will do it just for the hell of it. So we got a magical skull. Now, I was always grinding these thinking that, you know, they're only used to, you know, create bone dust. But no, you can make magical skulls, which I'm assuming will do something. I didn't read too far into it. There's some more stardust and bone dust down here. We might as well do that right now. Alright, and the other thing was... Oh, no, these are stardust. We got some bone... No, we got some more stardust. Stardust here as well. I mean, I could make more bone dust right here. There we go. Let's go ahead and... I mean, pixie dust is everything in this game, so... From what I've seen is that, you know, you're going to need a lot of pixie dust to do interesting things. It's a little bit annoying doing this though right now. Bone dust, stardust. I really wish the pixie dust would stack though. I really, really wish. Okay, so bone dust, stardust. Well, we got more here. Stardust, bone dust. Yeah, let's do another one. Give me the most. The most. Sort by type. Yeah, that might make things a little bit easier. Alright, there we go. Stardust, bone dust. There we go. What's this? Sheet of paper, right. We can use that to do things. The wood chips. We got the rubies. That'll be important. We got a lot of skulls. I'm not going to make too many magical skulls because, honestly, I'm not too sure, you know. Oh, we got some steel bars. Okay, so this is the other thing with the bars. And we got some ore. Alright, let's use the ore now. It's just a little bit tricky, though, when you do this, is what I've noticed. Let's do this like this. We can create some iron bars. We shall do so. There we go. We got 6 iron bars. We got some silver ore. We might... Path blocked? What? What's that weird helmet you got on there, Zoe? Oh, wait. There we go. You go in the front. There we go. That wasn't Zoe. That's why it looked weird. Why is the path blocked? I don't get it. I mean, I just did it. Oh, not enough blacksmithing. Ah, it's blacksmithing for this one. Okay, interesting. Let me send that to... well, I'll keep it for now. I'll do it later. Okay, so anyways. Another thing we can do here... I can make magical antlers, too. Do I do it? I got a lot of pixie dust. Alright, let's do it. Blacksmith not high enough. What? Yeah, there we go. Magical antlers. Don't ask me what this is for. There was, like I said, there was like a million things to check. Why? Alright, I got lockpicks. Let's send these to Taxile. Let's, again, sort by type. Where did it go? Where's my magical antlers? Okay, there they are. Magical antlers. Does that do anything if I do like this? No. I can make a magical eye as well with pixie dust. Again, like I said, pixie dust is like used for like almost everything. Everything interesting. I mean, I can make a magical rabbit's paw. I'll do so as well. I think you use these to make amulets and rings and shit like that. I'll look into that at another time, but yeah, the magical rabbit's paw. I mean, really, the bottom line is that pixie dust is amazing. So you need a bone dust and you need stardust. As far as I know, there's only one way to make stardust. You need that stardust-like plant. I forget what it's. I think it's called stardust, actually. Or no, it's called star something. These other mushrooms don't really do anything interesting. Anyways, the other thing you could do, empty flask potions. Empty potion flask? Empty potion flask. Why aren't they stacked? Weird. Anyways, let's do another a water. Oh, it's a. Yeah, I didn't know I had that. Okay, let's. If I do water over potion, that doesn't do anything. If I do water, no. There we go. Wait, what? Water on fire makes. Supposed to make empty flask potions. I'm not sure what the. Oh, minor. Hang on, let me let me sort again by type here. Oh yeah, there we go. It does do empty flask potion. Where we have 2 stacks of 7s now, so that's a way to do empty flask potions. I never use these anyways. So water on fire, and I think earth on air. Yeah, earth on air will do it as well. There we go. So we got 11 of them. I'm not sure why they're not stacking though. It's a little bit annoying. Now what's this? Poison. I'm not sure poison does anything. I don't know why I gave them this. This minor resist all is good. I'm going to send this to Kyle. Besides that, what else is there? I mean, minor intelligence potion. We got intelligent potion. I mean, obviously, I guess if you combine them somehow, something will happen, I guess. What else was important? I mean, there was a lot of important things, but as you can see, you know, this is just a few little things, and if I do this like this, I'll just separate these and I combine them, I can make a thread. Do I want to make 9 threads? I'm not sure I do, so I'm not going to do that. Whoops, now I'm kind of screwed. I've separated them. Shit. Anyways, you can make a backpack with a rope and some leather like this. What? Animal hide. Oh, animal hide. Oh. I guess there's another leather thing. If you do rope on leather, it does. Oh no, wait, this is rope. What is this? Oh, okay, never mind. That's not the same thing. Yeah, if I do this like this, no, that didn't do anything. Okay, so I will shut up now. So 9-inch nails on the boots we can't do. What if I plop them on there? Nothing there. Okay, back to the bars. You can make large bars. So let me split this like this. Where did it go? Where did my other... There we go. Okay, so now if I combine them like this, I can make a large iron bar. Large iron bars are used to make swords, but instead what you can do is combine 2... I think it's 2 large iron bars. No, there's a way to make steel. Oh wait, no, if I smelt it. Right. Path block, not enough blacksmith. Gonna have to send this to Kyle. Let's see if Kyle's got enough blacksmith to do this. Not enough blacksmith either. I can't do it just yet. But that's how you make the large whatchamacallits. Or not large, but I mean that's how you can make steel bars instead of iron, because steel is much stronger. But we do have some steels. So let me split it. We will create a... What? I'm supposed to be able to make... Supposed to be able to make a large steel bar this way. Interesting. Anyways, now if I do this like this, too high. Not too high. The fuck do you mean by too high? Okay, well I'm too high apparently. Apparently I've been smoking a lot of pot and I'm too high to to do some smelting right now. Alright, what else? Metal scraps, not sure what this is for. I don't know if I've tried this yet. Oh, not enough crafting. Cool. So I can add metal scraps to this handcrafted cloth armor, which my goal is to make a super strong, you know, thing. But obviously I've messed up because it's only level 4. So you want to wait till you're like really high level before you start crafting gear, is what I'm assuming. Does this do anything? No. There's a rope. Where's my rope? can I make a magical stardust? Magical... Yes, I can. I can make a magical starfish. Let's just sort again. Doop-a-doop-a-doop by type. It's very hard managing all this. And again, I really wish the developers would have done a better recipe section of the game. And I'm still hoping someone's going to make some kind of cool mod for that. What's this? Intestine? I'm not sure what that's for. I mean, we got a tormented soul. I mean, I'm assuming... No, you can't do anything with that one. So we can't do any crafting with the bar thing. I can make a magical eye, pretty sure. Yep. What is this? Magic eye instead of just an eye. There we go. So there you have it. Again, these things will probably be used for things later on. And what I'll do is eventually, I'll go back and reread some of the stuff. I just wanted to get the basics done, really. I mean, really the pixie dust and the large healing potions, really, those are musts. I mean, that's just going to, especially the large potions, because they're expensive to buy. So if you can just make them out of, minor ones, which you can also make the minor ones with the right mushroom, it's all good. And besides that, I mean, that seems to be pretty much it. I don't think I can do anything else here. No, nothing here. So what I'm going to do is send this back to Kyle, send this back to Kyle, send this back to Kyle. Is there any other potions I want to do? I mean, we could just, try different things here. I can make a resistance potion. I don't really want to. I can make minor constitution potion. Well, that's kind of cool. I'll do that. Minor constitution potion. Let me send that to Kyle, actually. That could be good for tougher combats. What else? This mushroom here, the Guapinia, will give you the fire resist. This one will give you poison. Oh no, this is an actual poison flask, which I'm not going to bother with. And the bluegill, right, water. Anyway, so all sorts of different things here. What does this one do? This one will give us a speed potion. Cool, cool. You know what? I'll do speed potion. I don't mind a speed potion. Now, if I shift click like this, can I make a better version? Nope. There's something I'm missing. There is a way to make bigger versions of these. I mean, speed +1 doesn't seem all that great, to be quite honest. What does this do? Poison resist. Nah, we won't bother with that. And does this do anything? Nope, that does not do anything. Not sure what this will do, actually. So again, the 9-inch nails. I'm going to keep these nails, though, to make spiky boots. Can I do anything on the cloth armor with it? Nope. And again, if you want to make some lockpicks, it's very easy. Needle and thread, right. There is a way to make a rabbit's paw. I need the rope. Where's my rope at? Where's the rope at? Oh, there it is. We have a lot of rope. Good. If I do this like this. Right. A skull belt. So I can make a skull belt with rope and a magical skull. Don't want to do that. What about the rabbit's paw? A rabbit's paw belt. That'll probably increase my luck or something. What else? What about the antlers? No, antlers can't be used with the rope. You know what? What the hell? Let's do it. Let's do a skull belt. Let's do a rabbit's belt. I thought they made amulets, but I guess I was wrong. Oh, what about the starfish? Can I make a thing out of that? So if you find rope, keep it. Rope is very good. In fact, almost everything is used for something. You might as well just keep everything you find. Like, seriously, there's... Especially these things, the rubies. How come these rubies are stacked and these ones don't stack? Why is this ruby worth 630 gold? This one's worth 720. This one's worth 900. What? How the fuck does that make any sense? Okay, these are two combined together, right? If I shift... Yeah, 450. How come there's rubies that are worth more than others? I'm confused. I'm confused by this. So the bars, we can't do anything. We got the magic eye, probably used for something. Where are the belts at? We just created some belts. They're all disappeared. Let's go like this. There we go. Constitution +1. We'll send this to Kyle. And this is Lucky Charm +1. We'll send this to Balsam, I think, is the one with the highest perception, which is kind of my lucky charm finding thing. Oh, yeah, lucky charm. No, actually, yeah, okay, Balsam. Double click, equip that, nice. I haven't found any belts actually in the game yet, so that's kind of weird and awesome that we now have our pre-made belts. There we go. Constitution +1. There we go, we got some belts. So there you have it. I mean, that's a, you know, very little basic little episode of, you know, crafting. So hopefully some of you have learned a few things, and hopefully some of you will be like, okay, finally he's done them. But seriously though, the large potions, really good. Pixie dust, obviously used for a lot of things. I mean, you don't really need to craft in this game. I mean, seriously, you're going to find really cool loot. Oh, there's something else you can do too. You can sharpen. I don't have enough blacksmith though to sharpen. So I'm going to have to actually start investing points in blacksmithing with Kyle. If I actually just go like this real quick and I grab my weapon and I go here, I don't have enough blacksmithing on the thing there to sharpen. Well, what the sharpen will do is add, I'm assuming, more damage to the weapon. It will sharpen the weapon, obviously. So we're gonna have to work on some blacksmithing so that we can start crafting some, you know, weapons that are going to be our level, and then we can probably add shit to them to make them more magical. So I mean, again, but like I was saying, you don't really have to craft in this game. You're gonna find a lot of cool loot. So I mean, there's you know, two ways of playing it, or you can just, you know, do what I did, which is a bit of a mess of a game right now that I think of it. I mean, like I said, this is like my first game. I have like another side game going on, which is going, you know, much differently because I've learned from my mistakes. But I mean, honestly, I don't even know if I'd bother with the whole crafting thing. I mean, there's like the lockpicks and the potions make sense, but you don't need high crafting to do that. So I mean, and again, just keep some crafting gear. I mean, that's it. Don't even bother investing in crafting. Just keep crafting gear, and that'll be it, really. I mean, there's enough crafting gear out there that you can have a whole set, and like I said, I think 5 is the highest crafting you need to actually do things. So there you have it. That's it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it all, and I will see you all next time. Ciao.